Hello, today I'm going to show you how to update the 3K3Y, and also I'll show you how to use and configure the ISO menu. Now first up, you're going to need your update files. So you need to go to 3K3Y forums, click on 3K3Y firmware updates, and then click on the latest firmware, then just click on the download link. Now one way to keep on top of firmware updates is you just need to click the subscribe forum down here. Once you have the files downloaded, as I have here, you can either take a USB stick, which I prefer, or you can place the files on the root of your hard drive that you use your games. Now, as you can see, by root of a hard drive, this is the root. Okay, so first off, you want to drag the three files over, just wait for them to load over. Okay, now they're done. Now an update will always consist of these two files, the root fs and the UI image, or the U image. Okay, now sometimes you won't get this, but this one you don't need unless you need to make changes, which we're going to do today because we want to enable the ISO menu. Now to open your config file, you're going to right click on it, select open with, select notepad, press OK. That will open a notepad. You need to go to menu ISO equals no or N. Delete that. Menu ISO equals yes or Y. Okay. Save. Don't save. We want to save changes, so we're going to press save. Once that's all done, you can safely eject this. Always safely eject stuff, just it saves so you don't get any corruption. Now the unique thing with the ISO menu is it allows you to browse for your games via pictures. So you'll want to set up the game's hard drive. So taking that, plug that in. Okay, we'll open that up. Again, we've got our games folder that we would have made in an earlier video. As you can see, I'll just make that bigger. I've got games here. So I've got Batman Arkham City JPEG image. Now, pictures can be got from, do a Google search, do whatever. Okay, do a search in your favourite search engine. But one thing to note is it needs to be named exactly the same as your ISO. So we've got Batman Arkham City, and that's the JPEG. So if that was a small b and a big B on there, it's not going to work because obviously it's not going to relate to the ISO. Okay, that is that. Again, we'll safely eject. Now that's all done, you can go ahead and go on to the next step, which is updating the Xkey. Okay, now take your prepared USB stick and plug it in. Now if you've connected it the same as I have, you'll have a spare port on your remote. Okay, plug it in, turn on your PlayStation and watch the screen. There you go. Great thing to notice is if you don't have the remote, you can still tell when the update is applying. If you can see that flashing blue light, You watch that, and that will stop. There you go, it stopped. Message on the screen. There you go. Update complete. Please reset PS3. Okay. Turn your PS3 off. Just wait for that to shut off. Right, unplug your. You can see, don't worry about that. Now I often get that funny lines. Don't worry, you see. Okay, unplug your USB. Now if you've used your hard drive, it's advisable to remove these update files off. Okay. Sorry, mate. There you go. You see the lines are still there. There you go, disappeared. There you go, there's your disk loading. This is detecting my hard drive. That's it. If you can see, it says ISO menu. Right, you now need to go to your. Okay, if I go all the way across here to photo, as you can see, we've got data disk appeared. Now if you click on that, you've got a folder called, well mine in my case is called 3K3Y, which has got all my games on. But also you have another folder which is called About, which will tell you your FPGA. It'll give you what firmware you're on. It'll tell you your keys, tell you your network name, etc. At the moment we're concerned about the games. Click on them. Again, they're all listed as folders. And go down. If you remember, we added pictures to some of them. Example there, it says eject to load. It's just a simple case of pressing the eject button on the Xkey. If you look here, it says disk loading. There you go, game's loaded. And as you did before, all across to your games. There you go, it's loaded. Just to prove that it'll load up. There you go. There we go, let's say wait. Right. Exit out of that. Right, as you can see, Little Big Planet's still loaded. But say you want to play another game, you just simply press eject on the PS3. You'll see on the right it says disk unloading, disk loading, loading the ISO menu again. There you go. And then again go all the way across to pictures. And you select data disk again, your folder, and then you can select another game. Again, eject to load. Disk loading, now load the game in. Again, across the games, you'll see it's all loaded. Cancel out of that. So I'll show you this. Okay. That's it. And we're back at the main screen again, and that is how easy it is to configure and use the ISO menu. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate and comment.